Shout out to Astropro for sponsoring this episode and providing us with free samples. Speaking of free samples, I am honestly so grateful because, as you know, this is allergy season in Texas. I think Texas is one of the worst places to live if you have allergies. I have this tree in my backyard. It is the cottonwood tree. I'm highly allergic to cottonwood, not only myself, but also Travis's, and I believe our children are. And Astropro has come in handy. It's a nasal spray, and it has made such a difference in my seasonal allergies. I feel like I can breathe, and it really helped relieve my symptoms quickly. Astropro is the first of its kind nasal allergy spray. It is the fastest 24-hour over-the-counter allergy spray. It starts working within 30 minutes, while other allergy sprays take an hour. And if you've had allergies, you know that every minute counts. Astropro delivers full prescription strength indoor and outdoor allergy relief from nasal congestion, runny and itchy nose, and sneezing. Get fast-acting nasal allergy symptom relief with Astropro. Go to astroproallergy.com for a discount so you can Astropro and go today. ASTEPRO allergy.com. Astropro and go. Use as directed for relief of nasal congestion, runny nose, sneezing, and itchy nose due to allergies.
Yay Networks.
I'm Brandi Redmond.
I'm Stephanie Holman, and this is your weekly dose of BS.
All right, so I have been for weeks begging for someone to come on here and give us some real legal advice because, you know, I can only do as much as page 6 tells me. And we have someone that was so graciously willing to join. Julie, you are a prosecutor, is that right?
I am.
What does that mean?
So I work on the state side. But any criminal activity that would be done against the state of Texas, I would potentially get. But a lot of the cases that we're talking about with the Housewives are federal. So luckily they're not my cases, so I can give you an opinion on them.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
I love it.
Is federal worse than state? Is it worse to be federally prosecuted or state prosecuted?
So here's what I'll say. I'll say that the vast majority of the crimes that people think of are ones that you call the police and the police come out to your house and they're handled in that way. And those would be state crimes. But when we're talking about federal and, you know, obviously everybody's still innocent until proven guilty. But when we're talking about federal cases, we're talking about cases that have so much more resources, and there's not a direct line to federal police. So if they're looking at a case, it's because somebody has brought something to them and they are doing an investigation that could span years of time. So the amount of evidence that's going to be brought against you in a federal case is going to be, in my experience, a lot harder to fight than it would be a state case because there's so much there. Like if you look at Shaw's case, it's 9 years.
Oh
my God.
Yeah. That's good. So that's federal. And
That's good.
So Tom and Erica's case is also federal, right? Or is that state?
So it's federal, that it's being brought in a federal court, but it's a civil case. I think probably because of his capacity. So only criminal cases could you do any time in prison. But I think with him, they're more focused on getting restitution for the victims. And so that's all a civil payout type thing. I think because of his diminished capacity now with the Alzheimer's and dementia, I don't know that he would be competent to stand trial in a criminal case. And so in that sense, it doesn't behoove them to seek justice in that manner. So anything Erica would be tied to would be civil penalties because of her knowledge of what he was doing with funds.
Okay.
So again, no jail time. We're just talking fighting asset forfeiture.
Yes.
Now, a few weeks ago, Sutton was concerned, and I feel like rightfully so, about her ties to Erica. Could any of the other ladies on either shows have any sort of consequences because of their relationship to the cast member?
You know, I think any of her liabilities would be because for Erica, would be knowingly taking proceeds that were not legally obtained, right? Or that they were being embezzled or any of that. So it all goes down to her knowledge. I think as far as everything that's out there right now, that's even questionable about what was even known by her. And I think certainly the other ladies weren't being paid out by Tom. And so I don't think there's concern there. I think her concern is more about, am I going to have to be called to testify about whether or not you had knowledge of these activities?
So if she didn't have knowledge, would she still be forced to pay the $25 million back?
So I don't know. I think the other part that's interesting about it is that California is a community property state. And so what's his is hers, and they don't have a prenup. So joint debt and joint assets. So I guess it depends how it was held, who it was held by, and all of that would determine whether or not she would have any personal liability in paying it back. So her only legal fight right now seems to be, besides the divorce, fighting to prevent them from seizing her own assets.
Right. So, like, she just bought that new car for herself and she's renting that house. Is there anything that's, like, off limits for them to take? Can they come take her new car?
I wouldn't be, again, these are my opinions, so I can't speak on behalf of whatever legal advice she's getting, but I wouldn't be flaunting money and giving them an asset to know that they could come take. If it's funds, it's harder to find. But if you're flaunting a brand new car, that's pretty easy to take.
What kind of car did
So
she
is
get?
there anything to be
A Range Rover.
brand new Range Rover?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I would think, I guess, because my heart's a little bit more like sympathetic towards, the victims. I would just feeling guilty by association. I would do everything in my power to start paying these people back.
And
I would think anybody with, any decent amount of compassion would do so.
Well, I agree.
And if you believe
jewelry,
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and so, if you're the victims and you're seeing this, it's, even if it's $100,000 car, I don't know what they cost, $100,000, it could have been money that's going to them. And that's what they're seeing. And I think that that's why this is getting so much publicity, is because there doesn't seem to be any remorse if there was knowledge. Does there need to be remorse otherwise? Legally, maybe not, but from like a moral standpoint, you would think so.
Right.
Yeah. Brandi, I know you didn't watch, but I finally started watching because it's a little bit more fun. Whenever you do the show, it's hard. Like whenever you're part of the franchise, I hated watching because it gave me anxiety. But so last week, I felt like PK. Who knew? I thought he was the voice of reason, because also watching this, I think it's really interesting. Like if Travis was stealing from all these people and I was on a TV show, I honestly would dress I would be very aware of what I was putting out there. Like,
you would dress like me.
I would.
You dress like me.
But no, I would not do glam. I would not have my glam on there. I would not do hair and makeup. I would not wear tons of Cartier diamonds. I would be very aware of the fact that this was happening and it's very interesting to me. And I would also be very aware of what I post, because she posts very provocative, like very Erica Jane pictures, but it's interesting that she's kind of tone deaf, but almost purposefully. It's almost like her FU to everybody.
Was spot on with that. He was like, it's time to rebrand. I would leave like the Erica Jane persona behind, because Erica Jane was very expensive to maintain and you can't do that anymore. And I think
doesn't he have his own legal issues as well, kind of going on right now?
He did. He mentioned that. Well, not now, but he had like a bankruptcy.
Yeah, he did mention that.
And,
whenever he was
had some
talking.
business partners last year that sued him for something. But I think where she got really frustrated in this last episode that we saw was that Sutton was really holding her to the fire, and she is trying to, so it seems, persuade the audience to feel one way or to feel bad for her, and Sutton's not buying it. And so then she got mad. So it very much feels like she's trying to manipulate the way that we all think about her. So Julie, in your professional opinion, would you recommend that your client stay on a reality show if they were in this type situation?
when I was looking into a couple of these things over the weekend, I think it's telling that both of their attorneys have withdrawn because they
ew, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't realize they both withdrawn. Interesting.
I'm just going to keep drinking my tea here.
Yeah.
You're right. Like Erica Jane, I think they're back. Did they go off and then they got back on or something? And then Jen Shaw's as well. Yeah, it's so crazy. I do not know. Like,
why would they come back? Because, do you have any? Like, I don't know.
Why would the attorney come back?
It's like, wait, are they now getting paid under the table?
Well, you're entitled to representation. So I think for an attorney, you're like, as long as I'm representing you, you have to be represented. And if you're getting paid, you're going to represent them because somebody has to.
Yeah. But why would an attorney drop you?
I think if you're not following advice, certainly that would be a reason.
We should ask Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, get her on as legal expertise next time. I think it's hard. I think if you have somebody who's not going to listen to you, it's hard to go forth with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the lawyer has a reputation as well that they need to uphold.
Well, it really helps people so much before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, my final question. So there is this guy on Twitter. He's the bankruptcy attorney, Ronald something. And he's the one that's going after Erica real hard, posting all of her credit card statements, all this stuff. And I think he's smart in the sense that he's like, all right, well, you're using your public notoriety. I'll use it too, and I'll counteract everything you do to get this money back. Now, even if he is able to collect some of the money that is owed, he's getting a hefty percentage of that as well, right? Someone pointed that out to me the other day, that he would get like 50% of whatever he receives back. So these victims are not going to get anywhere near the $25 million that they're owed.
There is always the fee, or even if it's a contingency, I think normally it's 30% that somebody would get. But in this case, when we're talking about obtaining assets that were illegally taken from these victims anyways, I'm not sure how they would calculate what is a legal cost versus that money just going back to where it needs to be. So there's going to be a difference between obtaining the money and then the cost for the legal costs.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Well, Julie, thank you so much for making my dream
come true. Yes, thank you.
Amazing.
Of course. Anytime. Thank you guys.
Yes.
We will probably turning into the crime channel, and we will stay on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You guys take care. Of course. Thank
Bye.
you.
Thanks, Julie. You too. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. She's so cute. Oh, I love it. Okay, so now I feel like
fulfilled.
I know a little bit more, because like I said, I've not watched. I did not watch anything yesterday. You guys know we do this podcast a few days earlier than it airs, so I did not watch
Salt Lake City.
I haven't watched anything.
And I did watch. I started like episode 6 of Beverly Hills just because I was like, I just want to know what's going on, because I kept seeing things online. I'll probably do the same thing with Salt Lake City once all of it goes down. I'll probably start right there and watch at my leisure. But it is crazy how many legal battles there are right now. And
it really is. And how Bravo, how many housewives have been, Teresa went to jail. Dorit's been, everyone's been sued, it seems like. So
Yeah, even Melissa Gorga for her envy.
Yeah.
Her
Dallas
envy
is the
line.
only one that made it out alive without a lawsuit
we did have a lawsuit. Yeah.
or a divorce
Yeah.
or
Jersey?
Wait, did Jersey
had Teresa.
Oh, yeah.
no, I
he
think
said
Dallas is the only one that made it out alive.
Oh,
without
Dallas,
all those
yeah.
things. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is that
Very
true?
interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what about
Carrie.
Yeah, that was on TV though.
Yeah.
That was after it was
Well,
over.
Yeah, it is crazy though. It is kind of fascinating. Well, I don't know. It's not me. I'm just grateful it's not me going through all this legal drama. That's all I can say.
Amen.
But
I could not handle it.
No, I would not. I mean, God bless these girls. I would not have gone on TV if I had it going on.
No.
There's no way. I would not put, I would not that.
The first 2 minutes of Salt Lake City, it's chilling. It's crazy.
Oh, it's because it's when the cops came.
Mm-hmm. And she runs.
Oh my gosh.
Are you not going to New York Fashion Week?
No, it's going on right now, girl. No, I mean, I just feel like
okay.
it would be a really weird time to go. I know I have some friends who are there.
I thought maybe you two might go.
Nope, no New York.
Yeah. Well, anyways, Mexico, you need to get your legs nice and smooth. So I suggest you use our friend Billy.
Oh my gosh, we love our Billy Razor. They have been such an amazing sponsor for the podcast. We are so grateful, and it is the best shave of your life.
We use Billy, the best razor out there for women at half the price you'd expect. No pink tax, no visit the drugstore, no irritation, no matter what. Billy's crazy affordable starter kit comes with their award-winning razor, 2 precision 5-blade refill cartridges, and a cult favorite magnetic holder. That's one of my favorite parts. Because,
me too. So good.
But Billy blades have 360-degree charcoal shave soap built right in, so they float like a cloud. I think that's probably one of the biggest genius things about it, because you don't have to do all the extra maintenance going on. Mm-hmm. And I think it's great for my little teenager because
she's at the leg shaving age.
Yes, she is. So they are an Allure Best of Beauty winner and on Nylon's beauty hit list for a reason. Yep, razors win awards, and Billy has won lots of them.
Don't suffer another second paying a pink tax for bad shave. Go to mybilly.com/weeklydose to get the best razor you will ever own while supporting this show. Billy is half the price of other razors plus free shipping always. Just go to mybilly.com/weeklydose. Again, that's spelled mybilly, BILLIE.com/weeklydose. mybilly.com/weeklydose. Truly the best razor.
It is. I feel like you don't even have to shave as much when you use the Billy as well. Like it lasts longer.
No, I agree. Trey, before we started recording, you said you had some funny story that you were cracking yourself up over that had to do with Brandi that you were dying to tell us. So,
more of an embarrassing moment. So yesterday, I was, my boyfriend wanted to go look at like Christmas decorations. There's a store in Grapevine called Things for All Seasons. So we went down there, went and got lunch, went in this little like bar restaurant to grab food. And as my food's coming out, this guy walks up to me and he goes, "I know your friend." And I said, "What?" And he goes, "She was waving my beard around in the street like they were her pubes." And I was like, "What?" And he showed me this mask that he has that is a long beard that I guess whenever y'all went to Grapevine, Brandi took it, went in the middle of the street and was waving it around in her lady parts. He showed me,
oh my God, Brandi!
He had to click on his phone.
It was a really good time. Thank you, sir.
And I didn't know what to say to him. I was like, "Yes, that's my plan." So what am I going to do?
Thanks for claiming me.
On their menu,
oh my God.
On their menu, this place has pickle shots. And,
yes, they're so good.
Under the pickle shot, it says, "Trashy but kind of fun," in quotations, "The Real Housewives of Dallas." It said professional, but now it's on their menu. But this man was just like, he didn't have much of like an expression about it.
Isn't he the owner of the bar?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God. You went to that bar. That was such a fun bar.
It was so fun.
He remembers Brandi. And I was like, I don't know if
I left a lasting impression.
I was like, that was probably like 2 years ago at this point.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
That was so fun. I mean, she did do a dance class in the middle of the bar. It was so fun. I mean, it was so fun. I love that trip. It was so funny because we're trying to figure out something to do for Brandi's birthday, and then
but y'all couldn't like go anywhere.
We couldn't go anywhere.
Middle of COVID, yeah.
So then I was talking to Brandi loves wine. I was talking to the producers, and I was like, "Oh, you know what? We could do Grapevine because they have wine, and Brandi likes wine, and it's close, and it's easy, and it's a really cute town." And then I was with the producers planning everything, and then they called me last minute and said, "We're going to give this one to Deandra because you've planned too many things. You planned too many things lately." So just so you guys know, I planned that whole freaking thing, and Deandra took all the credit, pissed me off so bad. I was sitting there at her house with her pretending to plan Brandi's birthday. I was like, "Bitch, I'll kill you." Anyway, I have to get that off my chest because it's been bothering me for 2 years. But I had the last laugh because before Brandi knew where we were going, actually, I think I may have called you and said, listen, this is where we're going. It was my idea, but Tanner's going to claim it. So Brandi was like, oh, is it grapevine? They have the worst wine or something. Anyway, she totally...
I mean, let's be honest. It's freaking hot here, people. Like the wine and grapevine. I mean, these grapes have been through it, and they're like shriveled up balls.
Yep.
And it was just like, it made me feel so much better about the fact that Deandra stole my trip.
If y'all have never been to Grapevine, it really is the cutest little town. There's grape beds, and they do Main Street days, and both are so much fun. But they have these giant barrels of grapes you get, and you can like stomp the grapes. I don't recommend drinking after it.
That's what we were drinking. Yes,
that probably was what we were drinking. I was drinking a lot of it too. So,
oh my God,
Grapevine is also the Christmas capital of Texas.
It is. That is why. I mean, they need to come and film a Hallmark movie and let me star in it down here.
I would love to see Brandi starring in a Hallmark movie, just like story of her life, like her at home.
Everybody be like, "Oh,
going to cheer camp with her 4 kids." It would be very entertaining.
Oh my God!
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But no, I love Grapevine. But yeah, that's the story of Grapevine. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that happened during that thing. That was a fun trip. It was one of my most fun outings I've had.
Well, you also spanked everyone with a paddle that turned out to be a charcuterie board.
Yeah, it was so much
fun.
I
still have mine.
It was so much
fun. I don't think I've ever served cheese on it, but
I know for a fact Stephanie has served a lot of people with that cheese board.
Yeah, it's my thing. It's my thing.
Yep. Stephanie, you're going on a very weird trip today.
Oh my God, yes, I am. So I'm flying out like 4 or 5 hours. I am going to Seattle, Washington. And okay, so Cruz's biggest fear is the Titan roller coaster at Six Flags. So Travis, he wanted this. There's these bunnies called Lop bunnies. I forget what they're called. Holland Lop bunnies. Anyways, they're the bunnies with the really long floppy ears.
Yeah,
right?
and they're huge. They get huge.
No, these only get 3 to 4 pounds. They're the mini ones. So they're like the Holland Lop. So they're small, but they're supposed to be more of like the easier going bunnies. So anyway, so he wants this little bunny, and they don't have them at a lot of places. But there's this place in Seattle, Washington that has these bunnies. So Travis was like, well, if you ever ride the Titan, I'll buy you a bunny, right? So anyway, so we go to Six Flags. Cruz rides a Titan. So I am on my way to buy this bunny. It's really the cutest bunny. Are you
taking him with you?
No, he's at school. He can't miss school to pick up a bunny. But I'm going to fly there today, spend the night, and then tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. I go grab this bunny and fly home. But the bunny seems grumpy. He's super cute. He has the cutest coloring ever. But he's a gift that for Cruz conquering his fear. So hopefully I have a pen set up and like a little playpen and everything for this animal. So hopefully he's somewhat easy. You had a bunny, Brandi. Were they easy or they difficult?
They were actually easier than a dog, and you can litter box train them.
Yes, that's what I've heard. I've heard they're pretty. Yeah. Did you have a flop-eared one?
I had a lion hair. I had a lion hair bunny.
A lion, yes,
so
yes.
The mane pointed out like a lion, but it did have the ears.
I forget. Yes. Okay. I was like, this Ben a lion. Yeah. So funny. Yeah, those were pretty. Yeah. So yes.
Yeah, they're pretty,
but this one's not the big giant with the super long.
Okay, I was like,
whoa,
those are good.
That floppy-eared one.
I was like, it's going to be bigger than Biscuit.
No, those are huge.
Wouldn't that be funny?
It's just in the house. Yeah. So hopefully it isn't good. But I'm flying there today. I'm not excited to fly because it's in Kent, Washington. So it's like on the outskirts of Seattle, but I'm going to fly there, get the bunny, come home. And then the next day I'm flying to Travis's sister's 50th birthday in Mexico. It's going to be so special. Can't wait.
Oh my goodness. Brandi, I feel like I owe you an indirect congratulations just because of how invested you are in this with me. Britney Spears is engaged.
I saw that. I'm so happy for her.
I mean, we are coming towards the end of this conservatorship.
Yeah. Hopefully we get invited to the wedding.
I hope so,
Yeah,
too.
so she knows who we are. Yeah, I'm sure she's like,
We're waiting for our invites, Brittany.
I will say I do get on Brittany's Instagram occasionally, and then I'll see Brandi Redmond liking everything. She'll be like, she's like to Brittany as I am to J-Lo. Like she's just like, it's her biggest fan.
Can I borrow that shirt?
I do love
Good for her, though. I'm happy for her. I think that's really amazing. She's going to get her life back. It's about time, too.
Amen.
I mean, I just remember in college, like, dancing to Britney.
So yeah, she's incredible. She's incredible. So I think her fiance is real cute too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's
Is he like a
very
baby?
handsome.
How old is he?
I don't know, but yeah, I think he is a baby, and I bet you they will have a baby.
I bet you they're going to have a baby.
I'm like, it's okay, Brittany. I was old too.
He is 27.
How old is she? 40? 40?
She's 39. She turns
39?
40 on December 2nd.
Oh my God, Brandi, you are her biggest
Wow,
fan.
that is
You know
very
her fan.
If you'd like me to throw you a party, I will.
You know who else I was looking? I don't follow her, but she popped up for some reason on social media, and then I always go down the rabbit hole of looking at them and seeing what they're doing and everything. Madonna has a very young boyfriend.
Oh, really?
She's always had young ones.
I mean, he's like I think he's like 27, but she's like in her 50s. Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah. He's cute too. He's really cute. So yeah, she's another one. Okay. So what do you guys have going on this week? Anything?
Oh my gosh, no, I'm exhausted. We got back from Costa Rica and I'm exhausted. I'm ready just to be home for a while. Like, yeah. I mean,
I'm going back to Denver.
I feel like you're always in Denver.
Me too. But I very much enjoy Denver. The weather there is perfect compared to Dallas right now because in the morning it's like 55 and then it gets to like 85 in the afternoon. Then it goes back down to 55. So it's a constant like jacket on, jacket off situation. But the weather there right now is perfect.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. Well, I don't know what it's like in Seattle, but I'm sure it's raining. So here I go. Off to Seattle.
I can ask my brother. He's up there.
Yeah, ask him.
Or you can just look at the Weather Channel or the weather app.
Yeah, you know what? I'll figure it out. But no, I'm excited. Next time I talk to you guys, I will have a little bunny in my hands, and I will be back from a very fun family field trip to Mexico. So I'm sure I'll have lots of amazing, magical stories to tell you.
Yes.
Yay!
Well, thank you guys so much for listening and supporting. I'm excited to watch this next episode of Beverly Hills because I think it's going to be really good. And I think the reunion is going to be insane. I'm very excited for that as well. And eventually I will start watching Salt Lake. I have to take a while. I have to wait till all the good stuff happens and I'll hop on. But you can follow me at Steph Holman on Instagram and Twitter.
And me at Brandi Redmond.
And our podcast at BS the Podcast.
Bye, guys. Love y'all. Bye.